What is a Lauter Tun and how does it work? Imagine you're brewing your own beer at home and want to get every bit of sweetness out of your grains. That's where a Lauter Tun comes into play. It's a key piece of equipment that helps separate the liquid wort from the leftover grains after mashing. This step is essential because clear wort is what turns into your delicious beer after boiling and fermentation. A Lauter Tun is basically a vessel with a special bottom called a false bottom or a manifold. This part has tiny holes or slots that let the liquid pass through but hold back the solid grain husks. After you mash your crushed grains with hot water to convert starches into sugars, you transfer that mash into the Lauter Tun. This transfer is usually done from the bottom or side to avoid introducing too much oxygen, which can affect the flavor. Once the mash is in the Lauter Tun, the process of separating the wort begins. First, you recirculate the cloudy wort from the bottom back over the grain bed. This helps clarify the wort by trapping fine particles and proteins in the grain bed, acting like a natural filter. When the wort runs clear, you collect it and send it to the brew kettle for boiling. This clear wort is what will eventually become your beer. Next, you rinse the grains with hot water in a process called sparging. This step helps extract every last bit of fermentable sugars from the grains. You spray hot water evenly over the grain bed using a sparge arm, making sure to rinse thoroughly without disturbing the grain bed too much. After sparging, the leftover grains are removed from the Lauter Tun. These spent grains can be used for compost, animal feed, or other creative projects. For homebrewers, a Lauter Tun can be a separate vessel or combined with the mash tun in a single setup. Using a separate Lauter Tun allows you to brew multiple batches in a day because you can start a new mash while the previous one is lautering. Smaller setups often combine the two to save space and money. A good Lauter Tun has features like a false bottom or a manifold for filtration, rakes or knives to break up the grain bed and prevent clogging, and a drain for collecting the wort. Understanding how it works helps you produce cleaner, better tasting wort, which is the foundation of your beer. Whether you're brewing a simple pale ale or a complex stout, mastering the lautering process is a fundamental part of all grain brewing.